Car Week is over. There's so much build up to Car Week, and then when it's all over, it's like, it's post-Car Week syndrome. But what a year it was. This was my 9th year going to Monterey for the festivities, and I think it might have been the best year yet. I mean, the cars, the people, it was absolutely amazing. But now, the long journey home begins. The drive back to Utah is incredibly boring. If you're from northern Nevada, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend, but there's not much out there. So, if you're wondering why I am walking through this brush, hold on guys. Whoa! And I'm out of breath. It's because I'm at 7,000 feet. Now, rather than take the boring drive, I decided to take the good drive. The very, very good drive. Look at the view. So I'm in Yosemite National Park. That right there is Half Dome. I mean, I've been to some incredible vistas in my lifetime, but Glacier Point right here, like, this is breathtaking. Literally and figuratively. I can't hold the camera steady, I'm so out of breath. Way over there is a waterfall. But the view, yeah, this was definitely worth the extra few hours to check this out. So I'm gonna have to find a place to camp tonight. I have no idea where I'm camping though, and the sun is going down very quickly. So I gotta get back on the road. I wish I could pull you guys out of the camera and have you stand here right next to me. Check out this sunset that's going on right now. The sky is just on fire. Now the first rule of Lamborghini Gallardo ownership is to always fly through tunnels! So I have a feeling that today I'm going to be very inefficient because Yosemite is absolutely gorgeous. So that is Half Dome once again, but our perspective is completely opposite. The hill you see past Half Dome is where we were standing last night. I love it out here in the mountains. So that hill, round hill up there to the right is where we were last night. It's gorgeous here. All the granite. We're headed that way. That's towards Nevada. So, on my way to Monterey Car Week, I kind of just really glanced over the fact that I'm not doing the 15,000 mile road trip that I've been talking about. Now, I hate it when people do that. They talk something up that they want to do and then they don't end up doing it, and then they don't discuss the reasons why. Being up here in Yosemite makes me want to do this road trip that much more. It is just so much fun driving these mountain roads in the Gallardo. It'd be such an adventure to do this around the country. So the main reason I'm not doing the 15,000 mile road trip is money. Simply put, it's money. The trip would be so expensive, I can't afford it. I really can't. Like, I made that video and I started calculating the cost. It's just astronomical. I mean, the biggest cost would be the depreciation on the Gallardo, because I'm almost at 25,000 miles. I'll probably hit 25,000 somewhere in Nevada today. So that put me at around 40,000 miles on this car after the road trip. I mean, 40,000 miles on a car is nothing, but for a Lamborghini, it's really dumb. That's considered a high mileage example. So it would kill the value on the car. But another key part is servicing. So I'm nearly due for my next annual servicing. I've almost driven 7,000 miles in 4 months, but that means I need to get the car serviced before the trip, and then I'd have to get it serviced 2 times during the trip. And servicing this car is not cheap. I'd have to get new tires. I mean, what if I blew out the clutch in the middle of Saskatchewan or North Dakota and I had a $2,000 towing bill to get this car to an independent or an authorized dealership to fix it, and then on top of that I had this $5,000 clutch or $7,000 clutch? Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So you're not allowed to fly drones inside national parks, but we are now outside the national park. Well, my demeanor has completely changed. What was an incredible day is not good, because as you guys will see after flying the drone when I turned the car on, check engine light. This isn't good. I always carry this thing with me. It's OBD2 diagnostic tool. I should be able to see what the codes are at least. Just gonna plug it into the ECU, which is down there. There's the code. Manifold absolute pressure barocircuit. I have no idea what that means. I don't know. I have no idea what the P0105 check engine light means. The manifold absolute pressure barocircuit. I don't know. I have no idea. So, the town of Lee Vining is about 20 miles that way. Get some internet, see if I can look up what that check engine light means. I mean, the car's fine, it's driving fine. So, yeah, just gonna drive down there. But this is exactly why that 15,000 mile road trip, I mean, things like this. I mean, the town of Reno, I'm sure they have a Lamborghini independent facility. I think I'm about 2 hours out of Reno. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, but yeah, this sucks. have great news. The check engine light has turned off. So I was able to do a little bit of research here in the town of Lee Vining. Internet's super spotty. But basically, the check engine light was for a comparison between manifold absolute pressure and barometric pressure. So what I'm thinking, the check engine light came on. I was up at 10,000 feet in elevation. I've now dropped to 7,000 feet in elevation. The check engine light has turned off. Now, my original plan was to take Highway 50 through central Nevada. It's the loneliest road in America. But with the pending possible car issues, I'm gonna take the US 395 up to Reno. I think it's like an hour or two, just to make sure everything's fine, and then I'll cut across I-80. But hopefully that's all it is. I'm on the Lamborghini talk forum, and this guy right here had a similar issue. I got that once at 10,000 feet altitude in Utah, so it sounds kind of like my situation. I decided to scrap going to Reno because on Google Maps, if I went from Lee Vining to Reno and then across to Salt Lake City, it was 12 hours. Whereas if I cut across central Nevada, it's only 8 hours. And after reading the Lamborghini forums, it was pretty much unanimous that high elevation causes that check engine light. And I was at 10,000 feet. So I'm definitely not confident. I'm definitely nervous because if you guys are familiar with central Nevada, there is nothing. The car is running well. We just got here to Nevada, and up here is Boundary Peak. It's 13,140 feet. It's the tallest point in Nevada, right on the border between California. When I was younger, one of my dreams was to climb all 50 state high points. Someday I'll be on the top of that mountain, but not today, not with a Lambo. It's like the whole time I'm driving, I'm just like on the edge of my seat the entire time, just waiting for that check engine light to turn on. It's gonna be a long drive home. Let's go. But I now have 25,000 miles on the Gallardo. I just got here to Tonopah, Nevada. So I've driven about 200 miles so far. The check engine light has not turned back on, so feeling good. But when the gas light came on, I about had a heart attack. $58 later, gonna go grab some lunch. I'm about 6 or 7 hours outside of Salt Lake City. And just like that, I am here in Wendover, Nevada. I guess you could say I made above average time. So, $53 more, 19.6 gallons. So I last filled up in Tonopah, which was 288 miles ago. So 288 divided by 19.612. So I averaged 14.68 miles to the gallon. Considering the good time I made, driving, 55 miles per hour, not bad. I just got back to Utah. So the Gallardo now has 25,340 miles on the odometer. It's almost due for its next annual servicing. So that check engine light did not come back on. I just think it was the car, being up at 10,000 feet in elevation. But man, what a journey. Almost 2,500 miles round trip. The car is in a serious need of a detail. You can see all the bugs that I collected through Nevada today. But man, what a trip. So, I love that car. And that brings me back to the Audi TT. So this car has sat here for a very long time. And yes, of course, the TT saga continues. If I disappear from the internet, that's because I'm dealing with this car. Friend, Dr. M3.
Hey, what's up, guys?
If you guys, Maserati is showing up.
That's exactly right.
Not bad. That's Car Week right there.
Yeah, Car Week was unbelievable.
Oh,
Always.
absolutely. I mean, this is my 9th year.